here we are.
Yep.
Episode 74.
Back from the grave.
Back from the grave.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not listening to myself anymore. Okay.
You don't want to listen to yourself?
All right, what now?
You're not obsessed with yourself? You're not a diva?
No.
Okay. Well, you need a seatbelt now?
Oh, yeah.
What? It's a wild ride. Oh, no. Here we go. So, we're out here. Hello again.
Last
It's
6
been,
months.
let's see, last time
In
we
Globe
recorded, it
and-
was October 2nd. Yeah. October 2nd was the last episode we ever released.
Really?
Yeah. And it was recorded like a month before that. It was just sitting there. Like, we had recorded a bunch back to back.
I remember.
So, it says here that we talked about Boy Scouts, coffee, soda, crashing funerals. You notice I don't have control of that finger. I have to. There we go.
Ooh,
have to get it to move. And that was the 4th anniversary. The pinky goes with it. So, I don't have control of my. Yeah, it doesn't stay.
Do you not have muscles in your pinky?
If you're listening to ow,
hold it down.
It doesn't stay. So I don't have control of basically if the thumb is the first finger. Count thumb as 1, index 2, middle finger 3. That 4th finger, I have no control of it, and the pinky, it goes with the 4th finger. So they go together. They move together. They're like gang together.
Are you like a minion?
And
like
it's just like that. It's just like that on
my.
my left hand too. Both hands.
Okay, look at me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. This is very intriguing, Sophia, for the audio audience.
You know what? They can imagine. Okay.
They can imagine.
They can imagine.
What about the
use
aliens?
their imagination.
The aliens with 3 fingers. They're not as blessed to have
They
these.
should be spying on us, so they're not
Spying?
doing
What
their
is it gonna
job.
Well,
they're
we're
not
out
doing their
here.
job if they don't know what I'm doing.
We're out here. This is episode 74.
Oh, I thought that was a man. It's a pole.
I think. We're parked at a Tesla supercharger station by the baseball field. If we roll down the window, I think you can hear the baseball game. So yeah, people having a baseball game out here. Wrong window button. Waiting for this here car to charge. So we're out here. We decided to record a little episode while we waited. Do something with our 35 minutes remaining. So, what has happened since October? We had Christmas.
You just skip by Halloween and Thanksgiving. Okay.
Halloween doesn't
All right.
matter.
So
Thanksgiving didn't really matter.
New Year?
There was no really holidays because no one got together. No one celebrated. There was no big, let's all get together and pass our plate of corn around the
I mean, I don't celebrate any holiday
thankful
anyway,
for.
so it's, no different for
What
me.
religion's that? Even atheists celebrate Christmas, Sophia.
Okay, but I don't celebrate. Like, it's kind of just like, okay, cool. It's just another
It's
day.
just another day.
It's just another day.
Just another day. Just another year.
It's like Thanksgiving. Okay, cool. Don't eat any of that, thanks. Christmas. Cool. Didn't get what I wanted. Cool.
What do you
Don't
want?
care about that. And then I had a whole list to send it to you. You said no. So
Well,
then
I can't buy you a pony.
I didn't put Peace Boat Pony. I put puzzle and coloring book.
Hey, I bought
and
you. I was.
You did buy me puzzles.
I
Thank
bought
you.
you
I
a big
appreciate
box.
it.
I was
You bought
on.
me too.
I didn't turn airplane mode on my phone off to buy those puzzles. The plane was going who knows how fast down the runway out of New York. And I was there trying to come on, buy the puzzle, buy the puzzle, buy the puzzle. It went through. I did that. I broke federal aviation laws for your puzzles.
Thank you.
So don't say I didn't get you nothing.
So then New Year's, I don't understand the point of that because it's just another day, another year, same thing.
1 year closer to death.
Yay.
Woo.
So
I tell people that at their birthdays now.
yeah. Oh, talking about birthdays. Yeah, last year was the first time I celebrated my birthday because you paid for the
What
stuff.
did I do?
The what is it called? A train. Yes, the train ride to.
Oh, that thing.
To.
I had to pull that up in my
to
taxes. I was doing
Forward.
my taxes today, and I was like, can I deduct that? No, I can't. Because if I called you an employee, I could deduct that as a employee gift compensation.
Well, I'd be your employee if you paid me when I worked for you. But no.
You get food.
But you can't. No.
You can pay people in food. That's how.
Not on taxes.
Sophia, paying people with food is how the Christian church has worked for thousands of years.
Yes. And that is why. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Suddenly, the religion makes so
Hold
much
on.
sense to you.
No, not the religion. Okay. churches are nonprofits, right? Which means they don't pay taxes for anything.
Yeah.
That's why they pay people in food. Because the food is not taxed.
Food is not taxable. Yeah, and so there's rules about that.
Okay.
I know taxes aren't that interesting, but there's rules about whether or not you can. So what kind of gifts you can give people, what kind of gifts you can accept. Like when I got my new job, I had to sign a contract that said that if anyone offered me a gift, I had to refuse. That the only
No, you can keep food.
Yes, you can keep
homemade
food,
items.
Homemade items that are of edible or something like I crocheted you an oven mitt.
Anything, yes. It's food from anywhere that like was bought, whatever. And then homemade items.
And holiday gifts.
Well, that. And
that's
then
allowed.
Also,
and then it said specifically.
What are they called? Crafts.
Yeah, it said anything that would be like mean to turn down. That's basically what the contract said.
I'm so sorry. I have to turn down that blueberry muffin.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It said basically,
like
just use common sense, and if they're offering you a condo in the Bahamas, you can't say yes. Got to go out back. Say, look, it's like Mr. Incredible. I cannot not accept that gift from you, but if you don't meet me outside after work, maybe I could not accept it from you again. Yeah. They were telling me at the new job that there's rules now against downloading YouTube videos. You can't download videos off YouTube from people anymore, right? Because there's illegal ways to do it. Everyone knows how to illegally download a YouTube video, but we're not allowed to do it anymore. And I was like, listen.
Why?
Like, okay, so I can't download this video for you. And now this is hypothetical. This didn't happen yet. Yet.
Yes. Go on. Okay, I've already learned. Anytime somebody starts a sentence with hypothetically, it's already happened.
I'm asking for a friend.
It's already happened.
So what do you do if you get stuck on the toilet? Asking for a friend. What happens if the bidet went where it wasn't supposed to? Asking for a friend. I got too many examples of that. So anyway, what else has happened? Holidays were skipped. COVID kept raging.
I was fine. Never got it.
I mean,
you got it like 3 times or something.
No, I didn't. I got COVID once, and that was in March of 2020. Before
as if that was decades
I got
ago.
it before it was cool.
You're the only one vaccinated, right?
No, Bobby is.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, we out here. I got my free Krispy Kreme donut from the vaccine the other day. That was fun. Quippy Cream.
Quick Cream donut.
Quippy Cream donut.
That sounds like somebody put a shot in your tongue. You're like,
Quippy Cream
donut. Quippy Cream donut. Wait, look. And here, ready down the window. I'm here with my Quippy Cream donut. I'm glad. I said I'm here for my Krispy Kreme donut glaze, please. That's what I said.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm having too much fun.
Now put a mask on with that.
Ooh, wait.
See if anyone understands you. See, okay, so that's one thing I was excited about.
If you own this? No.
If this is yours, I found it on the street. I'm gonna use it.
No. It's not somebody. I mean, no, it's not somebody else's. But
I stole it from a man on the bus.
He
wasn't looking.
No, it's
You trying to sell this?
I don't know. Hold on, I can't remember.
You can't remember where you got this?
I just remember it was in my phone.
I don't like those.
I really don't. It smells like.
So here's the thing I was excited about masks with is that like people were at one point recording with their masks on in studios, and I was like, you just get a pop filter on your mouth.
And
Look, say Peter Piper pecked a pickled peppers.
With
the mask.
Like normal?
Yeah, like normal.
Oh, okay. Peter Piper pecked a pickled peppers.
See, it didn't pop. Now take the mask off and try it again.
Peter Piper picked a pickled peppers.
Yeah, it's popping. It's popping. Distorting.
The all new pop filter. No,
a pop
ready?
filter
The 2-in-1
for your mouth.
The 2-in-1. The pop filter and the COVID. What are they called?
Protect yourself and your mic.
Yes. 2-in-1.
Yeah. Honestly,
From like
people
Sony.
people should start doing that.
No, wait, okay, ready?
Your Shure branded mask.
Imagine. Yeah.
Sure, sponsor us. We'll help you make some Shure branded masks, pop filters.
See, this isn't a Sure idea, though. Because this is like...
Behringer.
No, it's Sony. For sure.
Behringer
It's
would
Sony.
give you a 1-layer toilet paper thin mask.
No, it's a Sony one, but yeah.
And
Anyways.
then Neumann would give you like a 14-layer mask.
Oh, yeah.
They got to go all
With
out.
their, like, crispy, sharp mics, and it's like, it defeats the
Yeah.
purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait, ready? I'm here for my quest. I'm here. I'm here for my Krispy Kreme donut. I tripped myself up while saying that. Okay.
Have you seen that TikTok? Well, it was kind of sad and it was kind of good. Okay, basically there's a guy and he goes through the same Burger King drive-thru like 35 times in one day. Like every 30 minutes he'll show back up and he'll order the exact same thing in the exact same way. And at some point the guy at the drive-thru is like, "Hey man, are you doing all right? Like, do you know you've been here like 20 times today?" And so the guy thinks he needs some sort of mental help or something. And so he invites him into the restaurant and, sits him down and he's like, "Okay, we're going to write a little piece of note on you. And we're going to put it on your shirt that says, 'I've been to Burger King today.'" And they give him a crown and everything.
This guy's just messing with them.
I know he is. And then 20 minutes later, "Hi, can I get a Whopper?" Like, I felt bad for the cashier who had to deal with this guy 27 times thinking that he has some sort of mental issue.
Oh, man.
Poor man.
You better be glad he didn't know the number to the psychiatric hospital.
Who do you call about that?
What do you mean, who do you call?
Who do you call if you need to send someone? Asking
Call-
for a friend. Who do you
You
call?
call the mental hospital?
And what's that? 811?
Well, you want like the local ones? Because, I mean, I have them memorized.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
For a friend.
For a friend.
But yeah. No. Do you
Awkward
want them?
silence.
Do you want them? do you want it or not? Because we can cut it right now. And
See, that's the problem. Okay, so this is getting into a serious topic. There was a post I saw on Instagram. You know, everyone's like always posting the National Suicide Prevention Hotline all the time.
They always post.
It's so insensitive most of the time when they post it. But the bigger problem I find is how are you supposed to know that number? If you're in a situation, I'm not going to go on Google. Okay, imagine if 911's number was like a 1-800 number with 10 digits that you had to dial every time you had a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, let me call the police. 817935 and just type in a whole no one's going to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
It's 911.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to passed a law, or it's going to be passed right now, to make the suicide prevention hotline, I think it's 711 or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's starting locally within states, and then it's going to spread out. But I think that's a good idea, along with the fact that they're finally going to roll out the texting 911. Because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the times nowadays, when you have a problem, let's say there's a shooting, there's a domestic issue, you can't be calling 911.
I know, yeah.
You gotta text them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a lot better. I think upgrades in the,
There's a little
as
boy
Joe
over
Biden
there
says,
walking
infrastructure.
in the shadows.
The boy in the shadows. The shadow of the boy. In the boy's shadow.
Coming to steal a Tesla.
We're like, where?
No, him right there. He's right
I
there.
don't see anybody. Who are you looking
He's
at?
right there.
Oh, up there.
Yeah.
You know what building this is, Sophia?
School.
This is an esports arena. So
What?
that people, they come here to compete in competitive video games.
And they need a whole building?
Yeah.
Why
It's a
can't
whole-
they just use the parking lot?
Bring,
It's not like they need a roof over their head.
bring your video rig out here. Yeah, we'll run some extension cables. And someone just unplugs the whole rig to plug in there. I gotta charge my phone.
I mean, hey, you know.
Yeah,
You need
no.
your phone
So
charged,
they
you
built
need your
this
phone
thing
charged.
for people to come compete in competitive sports. You know, Overwatch, CS:GO, Among Us, whatever
Bro,
they.
there was this kid. She was like, wait, how did she even say it? It was like Among Us? Among
Us.
She'd say
Well,
Among Us.
That's the
what it
joke I was telling you. Is this Among Us? Is this the popular game?
Okay,
You
but
see
that's
that?
like, they can't help it. Okay, but
You were born in 2016. You can't help it.
no, but there was, a nice, bright colored kid.
Bright.
Do you catch
What are
my
they?
drift? A bright colored kid.
Bright colored kid. Oh, a bright.
A bright colored kid.
Bright colored
Yes,
kid.
a bright
Okay.
colored kid said
BKK.
Among Us.
Oh, it's BCK.
BCK what?
BKK.
What is BCK?
BCK. Bright colored kid.
Yes.
Is that our new term?
Sure. So, like, the kid that just passed by,
Yeah.
that's a bright colored
Is
kid.
that guy a bright colored kid? No.
No.
Wait for him to turn around. Hold on.
We gotta see.
No,
That's not a bright colored kid.
that's not a bright colored kid.
No.
Hey, sir, you're not a
Okay.
No,
That's a bright colored man.
in a bright colored car.
Yes. Now you get it.
Oh wait, he's pulling into the station that doesn't work. Let's see if his car charges.
Let's see.
No, I don't.
Wait, that's not even a Tesla. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yes, let me pull up in my Honda Civic. What? Hold on, let me turn this camera here.
No, for a second, I forgot that, like, cars other than Teslas are,
Yeah, but
charged.
they can't charge here.
Well, I don't know about that.
That's not a that's a gasoline car, Sophia.
Okay, but that's not what I'm saying.
Oh no, he's dropping him off to plug his car in, and the charger doesn't work. That's the thing. He's leaving.
No, this man's. Should we help him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out.
Excuse me?
Oh, hold
This
on.
is your
hold
car.
on.
You can get out.
Let me run and tell him.
Miss Sir? Miss Ma'am? Don't drag the cables with you. Oh, they're leaving. Adieu. Wait, watch it actually work now, and Corban just looks like he's dumb. Let's see. Corban, his little finger movements. Oops. No, look, this is Corban and his finger movements. Ready? Hold on. Okay, this is Corban. He's like,
Did you turn the?
and that's what it looks like.
Turn the camera back.
Oh yeah, after you were done.
Oh, okay.
Corban, what if it works now and now you just look dumb?
No, look you. Let me grab the mic. No, look, the light on the car is blue. You see, it's not turning green. It charges if the light's green on the outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look, he's unplugging and he's leaving.
Wait, what if he goes to the other one that's broken too?
Sir, let me stop you again.
I
know
really
what?
hope he doesn't. Please don't.
What? Wait.
Please don't. No, he's okay. Yeah, stop him.
No. You know it's his problem if he doesn't.
Go stop him.
No. He better.
He's gonna look at you and think he's gonna come when he comes back. He's gonna look at you and be like, "Why didn't you tell me the second time? Like, did you only tell me the first time?
Yeah,
so I
but
go to the
okay.
wrong one again?"
He should be smart enough to check to make sure his light turns green again.
We're just waving.
Yeah, they're waving. We're looking all weird with our microphones and
I
stuff.
hope this man's. Oh my god, he's not even. He didn't check.
Poor man.
Poor man. That's what he gets for having his
No,
friend.
it's green. It's green. Look, it's flashing green.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay, it's good.
Anyways, I was gonna say
Well,
that's what he gets for pulling up in a gasoline
We did
car.
our good deed for the day.
Yeah.
We helped people out.
Our half good deed.
Half good deed.
We would have left him.
Yeah,
to...
poor guy. Because that's what is that? The Model Y. That thing has like 300 something miles of range. He would have been left for like an hour. Who knows how long? Come back in the morning, probably hoping to go to work, and his car's dead.
The morning.
Some people leave them overnight.
For that long.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, what did you type in here? Watch, it actually works now, and Privilege looks like he's dumb.
Oh, wait. It has voice dictation?
It has voice dictation, Sophia.
No, that's what I was telling the people. The humans that are future listening.
Okay.
Not that exact words. It messed it up.
I didn't say dumb. I said extremely smart.
No, I said dumb. I just didn't say the rest.
Oh, yeah. I said dumb. I won't deny that.
No, I said dumb. I just didn't say the words.
I didn't say it that way.
No, I did. I said you're... I said you're dumb. I just didn't say the privileged part.
Dumb and privileged. Okay, I see how you
You're
feel.
not privileged.
Thank you.
You're not a BCK.
I'm not a BCK. I'm not a BCK. I work to get where I am. Daddy's money only helps so much. See, you had the mask on and then you decide to take it off to cough.
Oh, right. Well, I don't want it anymore.
It's too late,
I don't
man.
want it anymore. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't understand that about you. You go to the grocery store, you keep your mask on,
Exactly.
and then you go,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Okay. Listen to me, people. If you're gonna sneeze or cough or whatever in your own mask, no, you're
It's
gonna get
literally
yourself sick.
It's literally
Pull it
points,
down,
Sophia.
let it go out, and then cover yourself back up so that you're
They're
okay.
not asking you to keep your okay. If you sneeze in your mask, which you're supposed to,
No.
because you got to keep the particles inside of you. The whole point of wearing the mask is to
If
to
you're
stop
supposed to keep
your-
it inside of you, then why do you cough? Why do you sneeze?
It comes out, it gets in the mask. You open up your mask package, you take a new one out, and you put it on.
No.
That's the advantage of wearing two masks. You have the first layer, which is your reusable. Not your reusable. You put your
reusable.
you put your reusable on the outside. Your
Reusable.
cloth goes on the outside, and then the disposable goes on the inside. So let's say you sneeze.
Or just wear one
take off that one.
mask. Take it off when you all sneeze. Put it back on. Nobody's watching.
Well.
Nobody knows who it was because it's all in a mask. So yeah.
Well,
See?
I'll keep my political opinions out of this.
It's not even about political. That's about like common sense. You know?
I'm trying to think of an analogy, but as
Don't
most
get
people
yourself
know,
sick.
I'm not good at analogies.
Let the air accumulate with your stuff.
Whatever. So this
That's why
is
there's trees, Corbin. That's why there's trees.
that's why there's trees. The trees are here to soak up the COVID.
Well, not the COVID, but you know, your stuff that you're sneezing. It came from them. It can go back to them. They're fine.
So you're blaming the trees for the COVID.
No, I'm blaming.
The trees are from
I'm-
China.
Okay, hear me out. I'm blaming. Some trees are, but I'm blaming the trees for the pollen that makes you sneeze. So that's why you're gonna take it off.
So you can
Achoo.
wheeze.
And then the achoo goes back to the trees, and then they bring it back. You know?
I would love to go to your science museum.
Yeah.
It's like DW's.
And my driving class.
It's like
My driving class
the
is good.
DW's explanatorium.
What's that?
Water is H2O. You take the hose H2
Oh, yes.
to the bucket. Oh,
Yes.
and that's how you make water.
Yes.
Wow, so cool.
Yeah. No,
Well-
my driving class, I was telling him earlier, my driving class is green means go, yellow means go faster, and red means you didn't go fast enough. So keep that in mind.
Red
kids.
means start praying.
Don't do that on your driver's test, but do it after.
Get it mixed up. So, red means go.
No. Get it straight, buddy. Go means green. GG. Green means
Could
go. What was the rest? Oh, yeah. Yellow means go faster because you don't want to end up on red. And if you end up on red, it's because you didn't go fast enough. So, yeah. Like this man over here.
End up on red. It's like school.
Yeah.
So did you ever feel bad if you got moved down? So, okay, first of all, let's start with the bigger problem. The kids these days, it's not green, yellow, red.
I know they have so many chances. They have like blue, green,
Yeah.
yellow, orange,
Sometimes there's
purple, red, or something like that.
regardless, red is always the bottom.
Yes.
There was one teacher who put it in black at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
That
I was a
you
hard
were-
teacher.
But most teachers I see nowadays have.
Oh, and then there's those people that have the white ones.
Yeah, so most
The white
teachers-
is like the neutral. Like,
Yeah.
you did bad things, but you did good things, so you're fine.
Well, BCK.
Okay, you just gave it all away. Now we have to cut it out.
No, so most teachers have blue, green, yellow, red. And
Yes.
blue is the best. Like you were top of your game.
Superb.
And the deal is, if you start the year off as you're always in blue or green,
Yeah.
you're fine. And you do that for months and you're fine. But if you even touch yellow, you are like, you're hyperventilating, you need a bag to breathe. Sometimes you go crazy. And the thing is, there's some kids who start the year off on yellow and live in yellow their whole time.
Yeah.
And I knew some kids who lived in red.
Exactly.
And they didn't seem to be a bit phased by it.
Because they don't care.
You know, it's setting us up for a communist society.
How?
China's rating system. You heard about that?
No.
So you can rate anyone on the street. Like, oh, they threw something in the trash can, but it didn't land in the trash can. You can take a picture and rate them, and it locks their score down. And then you can, like, take away people's ability to, like, even use money and use trains and buy cars.
Okay. That would be a great system to implement in schools. Not in, like, society.
To rate the students or the teachers?
No. Every student and every teacher rates every student and every teacher. Like, everybody can rate anybody. Like, they can rate the principal and everything.
See, but in America, I don't think that would work, because in America, it's been proven with the way that the people rate the Lyft drivers. You always give everyone a 5-star, even if they were bad.
No.
I do. Because you don't know what they're going through.
Nice.
They could be a great driver, and then you just caught them on a bad day.
Oh, yeah. No, I believe
Because
that.
that's how you should treat everyone in life. Treat everyone in life like it's the worst day of their life.
Yeah. But what I'm talking about is at school, it's like, it would be different things. Like, okay, they bullied that kid in the corner. Take a picture, be like, they bullied Sally.
Yeah, but what if it's a problem at home?
Then now the school counselor's aware of it because you posted it, and now the school counselor could be like, hey, Sammy boy, let's talk about daddy.
But you know that all the students are going to start picking on the principal. Give the principal a bad rating.
Well, then the principal can, enlighten himself and be better.
It reminds me of that Boy Meets World episode where Mr. Feeney wants to retire because of how the students were treating him. I just realized this cable's probably been in the shot for a while. I'm gonna shift this around real quick. Woo. There we go. Not in the shot anymore.
Okay, wait. So, do we have a topic?
I don't know. We've just been here kind of talking about what happened to us.
Look at him. You
What?
see how hard it was for him to get in that car?
It's pretty low.
That's how low your car is.
What is that?
Guess what? Our torsos are the same height. That's why when I get in here, I have to be like, yeah.
Like Tetris?
I don't know.
Did you notice he went to the other station too and it wasn't charging at all?
He looked just straight
And
at
he just
me.
looked at
and
us.
I
I'm not
went,
going to look at
"Ooh,
it.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's up,
we're not
buddy?
looking that way.
What's up?"
We're the weird ones today. Remember that time we
We're the
recorded the
weird ones
episode?
every day.
This
is not an exception.
Remember the time we walked around the neighborhood recording a podcast?
Oh, yes.
That was a good
That was
show.
good. I did like that.
We talked about death.
I think we always talk about that.
Yeah, pretty
Honestly, I think there's death in every episode, to be honest.
Episode 5, what was it? Episode 8 is titled Death, Trump, and Sports, which is our episode about what the news is just all about.
Well, that was him.
Still today. That's how it is. If you go to the right news network, that's all you're going to see.
The right one.
RNN, Right News Network. Oh, remember we were in the airport in Atlanta and the aeroport, and we saw those televisions.
Not pout.
We were in the aeroport. We were in the aeroport, and then we were seeing this.
And we're saying this.
What's that quote? Excuse my what's the word? Excuse my inconsistent accent.
I used to have inconsistent accents.
Mm-hmm.
Because, which I think I kind of still do sometimes, but because I was watching like a British show,
mm-hmm.
and then also, living in Texas, and then, it got messed up.
I go miss.
You know what? Don't touch my speaking. Lack of speaking. My lack of speaking.
I have a quippy queen. No.
I'm going to be going down that.
Quippy queen. What's my quippy queen?
Me pulling up.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm like, yeah, my quippy queen donut. You can't even tell what I'm saying.
Oh, man. Well, no.
Chick-fil-A's the best. Not sponsored, but
definitely sponsored.
I sponsor Chick-fil-A. They don't
me.
sponsor me though.
They paid me.
They paid
I did my taxes today. Chick-fil-A paid me $1,900 something.
Back?
No. Oh, no, they paid me $84 back. Yes, that's right, IRS. I'm being open about how much.
Don't work for Chick-fil-A. Eat at Chick-fil-A.
Well, you can work there.
Okay,
just
for experience, yes.
Get a good position.
For experience, yes. For money, no.
If you're a homeschooler, do it.
You'll
they'll pay for your college.
climb up the ladder faster.
Yeah, climb up. If you're homeschoolers, you get more perks. You climb up the ladder faster. Next thing you know, you're the regional manager. Then you're an operator. You own multiple Chick-fil-A's.
Then you're married. Then you own Chick-fil-A.
Oh, you have to be married.
Yeah.
Let's rearrange that. But anyway, when I was working there was a guy, I can't remember what his name was. I think his name was Gabe or something. He met his wife at Chick-fil-A, and then when she got promoted, she moved to a Chick-fil-A in Richardson. And then they got engaged. And so they got married, and then they became the operators of a Chick-fil-A together.
I didn't hear any of that because I was busy copying your hand movements.
Man,
all I heard was Gabe married Jenny, and Gabe
make up names.
ran a Chick-fil-A in Richardson.
Yeah, they basically got a Chick-fil-A together.
That's what
I don't even know which one they went to though. I should go back and ask the person who used to be the shift manager where they went. But yeah, don't work at Chick-fil-A if you're there for the money. Go for the experience though.
No.
It was only a temp job. So yeah, what else has happened in the time we've been out?
What day is it today?
It's Saturday.
The month.
Gotta be up. Today it's the May.
Okay.
How many months has been? October, September.
You going backwards? What? Okay.
October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 5, 6, 7. It's been 7 months.
What? We're in May?
Yeah.
We're almost at the end of May?
7 months.
8 months,
Okay.
I believe.
That's almost a year we've been out.
Wow.
So, yeah, a lot of stuff has happened, but I just don't even know how much is important to even talk about here.
New job. Graduating in 2 weeks.
New job. Got fired.
New car, which is a Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing really
silence.
new. There's nothing really new
Yeah.
for me.
It was just
same clothes,
same clothes,
style.
same time, same station.
Well, no, not the same clothes, but the same style of clothes.
You just buy the same
shoes,
ones.
Same food. Don't try new food, kids.
Same
That's
heart.
not a good thing.
Same kidneys.
Unfortunately.
That's right, guys. We're asking for some kidney donations. If you're
Yes. So not kidney donations, money donations for my kidneys. Yes, thank you.
you don't have kidneys.
That's why I need money.
Oh.
Thank you. Keep up.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I need a heart. I need a brain.
Okay.
Can
So-
you get a brain transplant? I don't think you can.
I don't think so, because if you get a if you get a thingy transplant, you are now them. They are now you.
Interesting. So my dream of living as a you could pay a celebrity, say, listen, for $1 million, whatever. Let's swap brains for a day, and I'll live your life.
I mean, I don't know if it could only be for a day. That'd be
Because the
hard.
thing you could do was, let's say I swap bodies with The Rock, right?
Not bodies, brains.
Brains, sorry. Wait, wrong one.
The brain is easier to swap than the body.
Well, it's the same thing, really.
No.
Because the brain is the mind.
Okay.
Okay,
Hold on.
okay.
If you were swapping the body, they'd have to cut your entire body, take it all off your skeleton, put it on somebody else's, and swap the body. That'd be harder to just go take it out, put it in.
You can't stretch me big enough to fit on The Rock's body.
Oh, well.
And you can't shrink him.
Well, you sure about that? Because, I mean, you've been getting a little stretchier lately.
Listen, man, I gotta eat a little more. I can fit. Okay, no. If I swap
Stretchy.
brains, the thing is, if someone didn't know about it, I could go up and say, hire a security team, and then say, okay, this guy's gonna try to cut my head open or whatever, so protect me. And then I pretend to be him. And then I don't.
What now?
Basically, I steal someone's brain, and
Can't
I
you just
don't.
ask them for it?
Excuse me, sir. Can I have your brain?
Yes. Possibly.
Was there an episode of Futurama like that where there's a guy on the street selling Z-ray eyeballs? Oh, Z-ray is better than the X-ray. It's one step above. It's like, you want gills? I'll give you gills. Just trade in your lungs. You don't need those anymore. And he was like, listen, the gills come next week, so we'll take the lungs.
And that's how you make money.
Yeah. Sell things before you have them.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of money, pyramid schemes. Little touchy subject, perhaps. Shouldn't go a little too far with this one, but we've been invited to multiple pyramid schemes. Well, I've been invited to multiple pyramid
I was
schemes.
invited to one.
Really, COVID really grew the amount of pyramid schemes people were signing up for. Because they were like, I mean, they've always been, want to make money from home. People are like, well, I don't want to bring work home. And now it's like everyone only wants to work at home. So it's like, oh, I'll set it on the toilet. Might earn a couple. Oh,
I
man.
hated that guy. I mean, I didn't hate him. He was nice. He was cool. Good looks and everything.
No.
He was a smart kid,
it.
but the thing he created just ruined him.
I'm sorry. I usually, we don't hate on people on the internet. Who have we hated on before?
Either.
Who have we hated on before?
I've never hated on
No one?
anybody.
Okay, I think we're going to start our anti-platform campaign against.
He's a fine guy. It's just the idea he created of to make money only works for certain people, and the certain people is just him.
If you've ever run into this guy, let's break down his whole plan for you, so you don't have to sit through his 12-hour seminar or pay the $700 whatever dollars. First of all,
can I give the short version?
Go for it.
Okay, the short version is start a YouTube channel. You make these like compilations of like random information, and you just like post them every single day, no matter if they get views or not. You just post them every single day, and they have to be exactly 12 minutes long or more. And then once you get enough views and subscribers and all that, then you can start monetizing them, and then you just keep posting them every single day. And it doesn't matter if only like 1,000 people watch one of them. That's each one. So then you get money from that. And he's like, yeah, then you do that and blah, 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 blah.
So to backstep a second,
millionaire.
this guy, I think he's like, what is he, 19 or something?
Well, now he's probably 21.
Oh, yeah. And basically he says, listen, I have a surefire method, which he calls the YTA method.
Oh, yes.
Which stands for YouTube Automation Method. That he says he created, which I guess he created. Is a surefire way to become basically rich off of YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. And really all it is you know those videos you see on YouTube all the time, to list top 10 greatest roller coasters, top 12 upcoming biggest sharks. What else? Top 10
top 8 kids shows you didn't know had a bad scene in them.
Yeah,
there you go.
Stuff like that. Just random, like all those kind of videos, those list videos that people are like, they end up always watching because you're like, well, what was it? What was it? So, and the thing is, these videos, they always get watched. I mean, especially with kids, when you put those kind of videos that are like top 10 Disney moments, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone watches them. I mean, everyone must at some. You watch these videos at some point. I've caught you sitting over on an iPad watching like a 10 biggest whales video or something like that once.
Because I was watching him to get a smell.
Like, yeah, but the thing is, everyone watches these things, and you know,
because he picked it.
We're not dissing the method. We're not dissing.
Yeah,
the
no,
method.
I'm not dissing
it
the
works.
method.
The thing is, it's just the presentation. What do you?
Because I think he presented it pretty well, because he has a lot of enthusiasm and everything, and he keeps people's attention, and he answers questions very directly. So it's all good. It's just he presents it as if that works for everyone, and it doesn't. It only works for certain people.
Yeah, and see, we thought about actually trying it. We were gonna take TikToks.
We were gonna do TikTok.
And we were just gonna make TikTok compilations and upload them. And the thing, his deal is he calls it passive income. You know, passive income is something that you just set up and then you don't have to worry about it again. It just makes you money. His plan was to just outsource to overseas workers to make all the videos, write all the scripts, record all the voiceovers, get the stock footage, put it together. Like, I don't know.
Our nice friends.
Nice.
They're not
nice
BCKs.
friends. Yeah, but anyway, I don't know. That's just all I can think of right now. Don't be eating anymore. You're gonna get all the misophoniacs.
They can't hear it.
They can't hear it.
They can't hear it.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
No.
Then they can't hear it. Use your brain. Use your ears.
Okay. The people watching the video can hear it.
No, they only hear what their imagination is presenting.
Maybe. Is the baseball game still going? Let's see. It's
It's barely going.
No, who is that?
Ariana Grande.
No, that's Doja Cat.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
That's the only female artist I know. that's what's the word? Famous.
You're like, there are no female artists. there
as
is
of
only
years ago,
Ariana
wasn't it?
Grande.
There's her. Now there's Doja Cat. Now there's
Well, Taylor
Uh,
Swift.
oh yeah. For a second, I thought they were the same person.
Who?
I thought Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande were the
They
same
are
person.
not. They are absolutely
I
not.
didn't know- also, look, I didn't know these were stretchy.
Now there's another person parked directly next to us, so now we look even more weird now as we're just people on our microphones.
Suck it up and be fine.
Don't look at people.
I
That's
should
just
wave.
kind of weird.
Can I
No,
wave
no,
her?
don't do it. I don't like it when you do
I'm gonna
this.
do
It makes me
I'm
embarrassed.
gonna wave at her when she sits down in the car.
No, because they're gonna make it awkward. She's gonna be sitting here the whole time. She's gonna be sitting in the supercharger. It's gonna be awkward. No, Sophia, stop her.
Look at me.
No.
Look at me, woman.
Leave her alone.
Look at me.
No.
Yep.
No, I would slouch, but I'm in the driver's seat.
Miss Ma'am. Hey.
Don't be doing that. You know she sees you in your peripheral vision, Sophia.
Hello.
Sophia.
She went like this. Look at my eyes.
Yeah.
She went like that.
This is gonna be her most awkward supercharger experience ever.
She's trying not to look at me.
I know. She's subjected to sitting next to you for the next 45 minutes or more, Sophia.
Hey, she could go out and go for a walk, but nope. She'd rather sit here in the awkwardness.
Mm-hmm. So I was with a consultant once, and he told me, this is not Bob. He told me,
Bobby.
if you can't
You're
sit,
Bobby Flay.
yeah, I was with Bobby Flay,
Okay.
and he told me, listen, man, your salmon is terrible, but let me give you a tool here. Let me give you some for you to use in your business work. He says, the most successful people, abysmal people.
Pepto-Bismol.
Basically, he says, if you can't stand awkward silences, you're not going to succeed.
Thank you.
He said you need to be able to go into a business decision, into a meeting or something, and then put your cards on the table and then leave it. Sit in silence. You make it the other person's problem to figure out what they're going to say about it.
Talk.
So you're not the one who's having to serve up the solutions and be like, well, maybe let's think about this thing. Well, let's talk about this thing. You just leave it alone. Make it someone else's problem. It's a good thing to think about.
I've always lived by that. That's why.
That's why you pull up to the Chick-fil-A drive-thru and you just stare.
No.
You tell me, ma'am.
No, that's why I would never talk on the podcast.
You make it the listener's problem.
Hey, that's your problem. You want to hear something? Start talking.
Start talking.
Start talking to Corbin.
That's why we start we would start a Patreon and we release like one side only episodes. We only hear one side of us.
Bro, people should actually do that.
Wait, they did that.
They should actually do that.
Brady from the Unmade podcast, he did that. He released an episode of the
I feel
podcast
like
with
you
just
can
his
hear
side.
us talking outside of the car.
I'm pretty sure he can.
Wait, what if I talked loud enough
Well,
for the
we
lady?
can hear the baseball game.
She's on FaceTime with somebody.
She's probably calling the FaceTime. What if you could FaceTime the cops?
I don't know if
Is
I
that
want
a
to see that.
good? I don't
I don't
know.
know if I want to see that.
Well, because that would help if there was a problem. Like if you didn't have time to text it, and if you calling them wouldn't work, you could FaceTime them and say, "Look, here's the situation. Here's where I am." That would help them find you.
I want to wave at her, but I don't want to ruin her FaceTime date. So.
No. Well,
Just kidding.
stop her.
This woman is trying everything in her power to not look at this direction.
You just make it awkward, Sophia.
Hey,
I'm
but that's
looking at
not
you.
my problem, though.
That's right.
It's not.
You're gonna sit there and stare at her like, "Ma'am, you need to look at me now." Sophia, stop it. Ah!
She's like
I
putting her
hate
arm
it.
up and everything.
I hate it. You know what she's gonna do, Sophia? She's gonna go home today and she's gonna put a
She's gonna tint her windows.
She's gonna tint her 100% tint.
As she
100%. I'm spitballing here. I don't know what to say. I don't like it when you do this.
How long?
I'm gonna move this
seriously
vehicle.
want to see how long this lady's gonna take.
Sophia,
to look at me.
I am gonna move this vehicle.
Hello.
People watching this video right now, oh man,
Hello.
I'm so embarrassed. Sophia, stop it.
Oh,
Please.
look, now there's the guy in the other car.
Please stop her. I don't like this. Man.
She's literally talking to a blank screen.
Because
That's
you're
how
making
bad
this
she's
awkward.
doing. Okay, all right. We got this.
Leave her alone. Look, there's a moth on the window.
She just looked at me. I love it. Okay. I'm done now.
All right.
I'm
So we
satisfied
talked
to an
about
extent.
holidays. We talked about COVID. We talked about jobs. Anything else that has happened to us over these past 8 months that's interesting? Did we do anything? That's the whole deal. Like, we stopped having
even know.
stories to tell. We weren't going anywhere. We weren't doing anything.
I mean, I feel like we do have stories. They're just all from the past.
They're buried. we just told.
We should though.
Back in my day.
Yeah, I mean.
Back in my day, we had VHS tapes, and Clifford would run a 3-hour marathon.
Yeah. Do you remember that like part before Clifford that was about this other dog?
Who's that dog?
No.
Not that's true.
That's Martha Speaks. No, the when Emily Elizabeth would read Clifford the book, and it was the book about this dog.
You're ringing a bell, but I can barely hear it.
It's Oh, right, yes. Okay, you can hear bells. Sorry. I was like, what? I was thinking visually and I was like, you can't what is that?
It's a moth, I told you. It's walking.
Okay.
No, I don't really remember that.
No, it was this dog with like spots and he walked on his hind legs and he had friends and
Spots and walking island.
I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
She's literally just scrolling back and forth on her home screen. That is how much she's trying to avoid me.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You know, if she rolled her window down, she could hear me.
If we run a cable to her car, we can plug right in and she can hear everything live in person. So yeah. Not much happened. We're here.
You seriously need to remember that dog.
I don't
It was a
remember
good
the
dog.
dog.
Good dog,
I'm
good dog.
probably dead.
True.
Yeah.
So
I'm out of captivity. You're almost out.
I haven't decided yet.
I served my life sentence. It was life. I had like
For time, yes.
3 months at the community place. Remember that?
Community.
Grace community. Remember that? Where they did
You talking about the church we used to go to when we were kids?
yeah, the little one.
Yeah, the one. Okay, my only memory of that place is we walked into this church and it was so dark, and the playroom, it had like a bunch of toys and everything, and we would play in this dark room. And there was this lady that was just sitting in the chair, and she would just sit there. She wouldn't say anything. You remember that?
No. Only thing
Do you
I
remember
remember
the
about that
playground
church.
outside?
Yes.
Okay.
Only thing I remember about that church is it was long.
Yes.
It was hard to find where you were going.
Yes. It was
And
dark.
there
It was
was
always
the
dark.
woman on Sunday nights who would always bring out to the car the saran wrap piece of cake.
Yes.
And we would be, she wrapped that thing like she was trying to send it across the country. Like you were pulling off layer after layer after layer of saran wrap, and it was always blue saran wrap. And like you couldn't see, there were so many layers of saran wrap, you could not see what was under it.
And the cake was always like smaller than you expected. Because
There was so many layers of saran wrap.
Yeah.
And you're pulling, and the thing is, if you were impatient, you would destroy the cake because of how fast you were going at the saran wrap.
Yeah.
Like I remember one time it took the whole car ride home to pull off all the layers. Yeah. And the thing is, we would have to save the saran wrap because it was expensive. We could use it.
I don't believe in reusing like what's the word? Like paper plates, plastic forks.
Consumables.
Yes. Okay. I don't believe in reusing that. Like, why? Why are you gonna reuse baking
That's our
sheets?
grandma.
Why are you gonna reuse?
You know what she would wash the paper plates.
She'd wash the paper plates and then eat off of it while it's still soaking wet with soap. And then she'd be like, "Why does this taste weird?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
And then the worst part is when the paper starts disintegrating and it gets in the food.
In the middle of her, yeah. And she's like cutting her chicken. And she cuts through the plate, and she's like, "Oh, what's this color?"
There's just a chicken-shaped hole in the plate when you're done. That's the thing I don't understand.
Or it'd be all over, and she'd like go to pick up the plate, and like it was only the ring around it, so everything stayed on the table.
Yeah, so I don't. Okay, that's the thing. We're talking about Thanksgiving.
Then do you remember when she'd have those, those blue sponges that old people used to wash their dishes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she'd have one of those, and then
Would
she'd have another one to
Mhm.
clean that one. And it was like one of them was super clean and the other one was
Yeah.
just dirty.
I don't. Okay,
And
so
it was like, what was the point?
styrofoam plates is like a is.
I cannot.
I
It hurts my ears. It hurts my
It's the-
neck. It hurts my
It's like
fingers.
yeah,
I
when
can't.
you're done eating off of one of them, it's like the plate is a little bit thinner, and I'm like, how much styrofoam did I consume?
No, it's not even that. It's like the feeling and the sound and like the way the fork scrapes on it. No, thank you.
Yeah, it's just I don't understand why people want to eat out of that. Like I understand styrofoam cups. They're
it'll be
insulated.
okay.
It works.
It'll be
They
okay.
last
Yeah.
long. You can reuse them. But plates, come on, people, we can do better than that. That's something we started doing. We started eating off foil paper. That was cool.
That is actually good.
That was a good call. That saves a lot of money on paper plates.
And they give you more foil paper for less money.
Yeah.
And like you can actually like, because on paper plates, like you can have corn that has like a little bit of water still in there,
Mm-hmm.
and on foil you can still have corn with water in it because it's fine. It doesn't leak through or anything.
Water corn.
Fresh.
You don't have to buy. You don't have to buy spoons with holes anymore.
Yes.
Save more money.
What? Okay.
Uh,
Anyways, no, I was gonna say something, but you got me off track.
off crack.
Yes.
Well,
Not today.
okay.
No. What was I saying?
Asking for a friend.
What's the number again to that place?
What's the number?
No, not to the psychiatric one. Let's to the rehab one.
There isn't a drug number to call.
Yeah, there's.
Who?
You want it? Do you want it?
Asking for a friend.
I have it here. Hold on, let me show you.
How do you know this?
Well,
Okay, that's another thing. That's another number that needs to be shortened. The food.
Any helpful number
the-
needs
the-
to be shortened.
The poison control line. Poison
Oh, well,
control is one of
what
those
is that?
situations you're not going to be going, okay, Google, what's the number to poison control? You don't have time for that.
I can't. Did I really only take a picture of the front of the paper? I didn't take a picture of the back. Yeah.
You don't want to have to be searching for a picture in your camera roll to call poison control.
Well,
When
no,
you-
that's not for poison control.
When you
That's for
downed a
rehab.
bottle of Febreze or something.
That's for drug rehab.
Remember when they put drug rehab on our house?
Yes.
Okay, this was something that happened. This is a good story.
Yes.
I was on Google Maps November, December. I'm scrolling around and I just zoom in on our house and there's a little red heart on it. I'm like, red heart, that must mean save location. No, I tap on it. It says drug and rehab center. I'm like, what? And I open it up. It says that we've been listed as a drug and rehab center for 3 months and we have 5-star ratings. I'm like, what's going on here? And so I call the number and it's legit. I was like, maybe someone's playing a prank on us.
You looked at me, Julia.
Yeah.
She went.
Yeah. So I called the number and it's a legit drug and rehab thing. And like they answered like, hello sir, what can we help you with today?
She's taking selfies now.
And anyway, so I called them a couple times, help with a couple things, but no, I end up calling them and I'm like, listen, can I speak to the manager? I really Karened it. But I was like, I need to speak with the manager. And so she gets on the phone and she's like, what can I help you with? I'm like, listen, I don't know if you're aware of this, but
they're like, oh, we're aware. Oh, we're aware. We're aware.
you hear it from like under the floor. Oh, yes, we're aware.
Yes.
Yes, we're under your house. But no, I was like, is your office on name of street? And she's like, no. And I was like, so then why is your business listed address on my house? And she's like, that's not where we are. And she gives the address, which is actually down the street. And I was like, oh. And I was like, well, you should check Google because like your list.
We have one down the street.
It's actually down the street. I didn't ever told you that part. They actually are down the street. I'm not gonna say the street name right now, but it's like
where, like how many blocks?
it's
down?
by the Pizza Hut. By the Pizza Hut.
I'm calibrating.
If I gave you another location, there's a gas station.
Got it. Pizza.
Got it.
Pizza Hut.
Your brain's just going, calibrating, searching lessons for.
No, I am like in my mind. I'm like going down the street,
See,
down the other one.
Yeah.
down
So
the
speaking
other
of that,
down
was
the
that
other
one of those things you could do? Like if you were asleep in the car as a kid, you could just like there was that one turn that was made, and you're like, I know where I am.
Yes,
Yeah.
every time, every
There's
day,
that one
every
like
day.
incline that you know. Oh, yes, I know where I am.
No, I know in our neighborhood, I know every street. But,
You'd be surprised.
but the thing is,
No,
I used to know.
I don't think you know everything.
What I would do is I used to, when we had the van, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would lay in the back of the van and I'd
Yeah.
lay on the seats instead of sitting up. I'd lay on the seats and I'd look up out the window.
Yeah.
And I knew where I was based on the trees.
On the
Yes.
street lights, street lamps, that sort of stuff.
Mhm.
No, I don't think you know everything because I think if I dropped you on the way home, if I just dropped you off, blinded you, put your hands over your eyes, and then I drop you on a random street corner in the neighborhood, I don't think you could find your way back home.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna try
Wait,
this
inside
tomorrow.
of our neighborhood?
Inside of the neighborhood.
Yeah, I can tell by the smell. Believe me, I've walked around our neighborhood enough to know where the where the drug rehab people need to go. I know.
Okay, I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
Also, I'm sad.
What?
The drug dealers moved away.
Which ones?
The next door ones.
Which one?
The next door ones.
They did? Are you serious?
They moved away last week, like just out of nowhere. Well, you know, you can kind of like.
Are you serious?
Yes, but you can kind of tell why. But they literally just up and left, up and left.
Really?
I mean, I said bye, but like, you know.
Are you actually serious? They're
Yeah.
gone?
For real.
I haven't even noticed. But I
They
still,
weren't that discreet.
But I still smell the stuff every night.
Well, yes, because, you know, it's growing in their backyard. No, listen to me. Did you know that it was actually growing in their backyard? They literally hired this lady to come and pick it up, put it in a nice little baggie, and walk away. And then they hired this guy to mow the lawn. Anyways, no, the day before they started moving out, because they moved out in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
So the day before, this was like last week.
I remember when they pulled up the 1-800-GOT-JUNK truck, but I thought they were just cleaning out.
No. So what happened was, this lady, how many freaking thingies can she take? Okay. So,
Okay, this is big news to me.
About a week ago, the younger man, younger, he pulled up with a whole, you know, a nice big baggie, and I was rolling out the, you know, trash cans, and I was like, "Sup?" And he was like,
so
"Sup?"
they would get
And
rid
then
of
we'd
stuff in their
stop,
trash cans.
and then we'd stop, and I looked at him, and I looked at his baggie, his huge baggie, and he looked at me, and he was like, "We good?" And I was like,
I mean,
good.
they weren't trying
then
to.
he
They
looked at-
never were discreet about it.
They weren't.
If they were bank robbers, they would be the kinds to walk out of the bank with sacks that literally had a money symbol on them.
Yes.
That's the kind of stuff that they would do.
Yeah.
Like,
And then back when their dog would be high, do you remember that?
no,
You don't remember Zeus?
it was too chill.
You remember when Zeus would be high
Yeah.
and he tripped down the
They
stairs?
probably off the fumes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I've talked about this in my therapy place. It was so funny.
well, look, I don't know. They weren't trying to hide anything. I mean, it became obvious to me. There were two things that happened that were obvious. One was when they would buy Amazon order the exact same backpack, and it would come every week, and then they would throw the other one away in the trash can, and it would be a perfectly good North Face backpack. The other thing that they would do was
Walk up the driveway with a whole bag?
yeah, let it go at night. And then also, the lady, the girl who got arrested.
I know.
Cops straight up pull up and did a little bust on the house, arrested the girl.
Only the girl, though. Didn't even
Only the
offer to
girl.
go in the house.
Only the
Didn't
girl.
offer to help the dog. Okay.
And then she left her car parked in front of our house, taking up valuable real estate. Anyway.
I beg to differ.
I just hope they don't find this. I knew. Did you know I found out what their names were? And I found that.
What are they? Is it like Ethan or something?
I can't. Hold on. Let me try to remember.
What does it rhyme with?
It rhymes with Jesse Bonner. We're not saying the Bonner family are our neighbors. Let's get that straight.
Jesse Bonner?
You know Jesse Bonner?
Yes, but that rhymes with what?
A name? I'll tell you later. People,
Reese.
we don't want to be.
Reese Donner.
We don't want the drug ring cartel cracking down on us.
Oh, they weren't a part of any group. They're not good enough for that.
How do you know?
'Cause I've seen them.
Because I work at the bank.
I don't work for them.
Who said?
Just
Who
with
told you
them.
that?
Just with
I don't work for them. I work with them.
I'm their boss.
I'm the
I
boss
take care
the
of the
whole
dog.
time.
Well, no, I don't take care of him because clearly he wouldn't be
Yeah.
delusional if I was taking care of
Yeah.
him. But I supervise him. I supervise him in
Okay,
his
you're
mishaps.
going too far.
I did though. I used to supervise him
Well,
in the yard. You know?
well, they're gone. So
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know.
But the FBI guy is still there.
We should
He
call the
kicked out-
FBI.
He kicked out his kid.
The FBI guy?
He kicked his kid out. But his kids...
Keep your mic up. I can't hear you.
Okay. He kicked his kid out, but his kid's ex is allowed to stay there with her dog. And then they got a new dog, so now they have 5 dogs.
They got a new car.
Oh, yeah, and they got a new car. But they got 5 dogs now.
What?
And I'm genuinely considering asking them if I can take their dogs for a walk.
Just be a dog walker.
Yeah, because I want to do that.
And then you get FBI intel. You know what, Sophia? Maybe they're gonna move too, because it was our idea. I thought my whole time that the FBI guy moved in to keep surveillance tabs on them, and then the people, the neighbors who were the drug dealers, found out that he was from the FBI, and then they moved out.
Maybe he isn't retired. Maybe he's just acting like he's retired.
Yeah,
To keep
it's been his cover the whole time.
That's what it was.
And so now the guy who moved out, the guy he quote kicked out, is one of the informants who's going to be sent on to the next location. And next thing you know, he's moving out too.
Okay, side note, cut here. Makes sense? Okay. Moving on.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it all makes sense.
Okay, we actually need to call the FBI, like, hot tip line about this. We have too
Watch
much...
them be like, you're crazy?
No,
thank
we have too much
You live where?
information.
Oh, yeah, no, we don't take tips from people there.
We have too much solid information on
We
this.
do, though.
It's probably too late now that they're gone, but I still have their information.
Yeah?
Well, guys, we've cracked open a drug ring tonight.
Yeah.
So,
Small one, baby.
yeah, it's been,
Yeah.
who knows? We should say, like, they have to pay us.
They have to pay us for the information, yes. No, sorry.
then-
No. What's the other word for pay?
Compensation?
No. There's another word.
Moolah.
There's like a economic word.
Reward?
That's low life.
Supply and demand.
No, it's not money.
Well, regardless, we know what you mean.
Ooh, you must give us, ready? You must give, if you want, no. You must give us monetary compensation for our intel.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or
Only took
just
5 minutes, but it was fun.
Or offer them this, what is this, like a 2-hour audio file and say, find your info.
Yeah.
Go ahead and find it.
No, it's 500 for the first half, 1,000 for the last half.
Yeah, there you go.
You can decide why the last half is more expensive. Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Or you can get the whole thing for 3,000. What a deal.
What a deal.
What a deal.
It's like, you can, I said that episode, listen,
Yeah.
I can, $5 a purse. Can you give me a deal? Listen, I can give you, and I don't give this deal.
50.
It's like, listen, I don't give this deal to anyone. It's normally $5 a purse, but listen, I can give you 3 for $15. That's a good episode.
What a deal.
What a deal. That's like when she, okay, this is that Adventures on Odyssey episode where Doris goes to Hawaii. She's like, do you speak English?
Oh,
Yes.
that'd be peace.
Yes, ma'am, we speaking. She's learning Hawaiian. She's learning Hawaiian because she thinks they don't speak English in Hawaii. And I've told her multiple times.
If this woman.
Stop
This
it.
is the 30th.
You leave her alone.
30th
She has nothing else to do with her time, Sophia.
That
All
is
she
true.
can do
That
is
is
take
true.
selfies.
Because she's trying to, not look at me.
Another day, another selfie.
No, for her, it's another second, another selfie. So,
I hate to see what the camera rolls of people who take selfies look like.
I know. Like, it's one thing to take, the occasional, and by occasional, I mean, like, every other month,
Yeah.
a selfie, and it's actually, like, decent, and you only
Mhm.
keep one of them.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, because it's a good photo. But if you take, 30 every hour, then,
Mm-hmm.
What's the point? What's the point?
There was where was I? I don't remember. All right, well, we're
No judgment. I'm just saying. Like,
Mhm.
okay, no judgment. You do you, but I'm just saying. Rethink what you're doing. Okay.
No judgment. I'm just saying, but I judge you.
Rethink. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. Rethink. Sit down with your brain.
Sit down, contemplate.
Sit down with the few things you
some
have
help.
left. The few brain cells you have left, and think about it.
That's
Consider
generous. Few brain cells.
Hey, I could have said a couple, but I was being generous.
A
Few.
couple. Two.
Few is more. Okay. So here's the thing.
Mhm.
How many is a couple?
2.
How many is a few?
5.
Okay. How many is several?
12.
Who taught you?
I learned about portion management, that sort of stuff from Just Add Magic. That one episode where she was teaching, this is a pinch, this is a dollop, this is a cup. Remember that?
Okay. Pinch, dollop, cup. Those are different from couple,
Yes,
few,
but
several.
But I equated that to teaspoons, tablespoons, and then mathematically equated that to this is what this means, this is what that means.
Corbin is a math teacher. This is how you go from seasonings to
Okay,
math.
guys, we're going to learn about counting today. Pull out your mayonnaise jar. So
Yes.
Let's get started.
No. Okay, for me, a couple is 2. Like, if somebody says, oh, I'll be there in a couple minutes, it's like 2. If somebody
Mhm.
says, I'll be over there in a few minutes, that's 3. If somebody
No.
says, I'll be there, it's going to take me several minutes, 7.
No, for me, if someone
That's how
says
it
I'll
is.
be there
Always been that way.
I'll be there in a couple minutes. For me, that's 10 to 15. If someone says I'll be
What
there,
kind of friends do you have?
slow friends.
They're late.
If someone says I'll be there in a few minutes, that's like 30 minutes to half an hour. And then what was the other one you said?
Did you say 30 minutes to half an hour?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yes, because when someone says 30 minutes, they mean 30 minutes. Someone says half an hour, it's usually an hour.
Yeah. That is
Yeah.
true, though.
Yeah. Like, if I tell someone I'm going to be there in half an hour, that's going to be an hour. And if I tell someone I'm going to be there in an hour, it's 2 hours, 3 hours.
Okay, how do you even get to the point where you would need to tell them that? That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you even get there?
Well, at this point where I work now, if I tell you I'll be home in an hour, it's 2 hours probably.
Oh, yeah.
Because you never know what.
Well, instead of saying that, why don't you just say, I'm going to charge my car. That will take X amount of time. So, plus 1 hour to get home. Do your math.
Mm.
That's more concise.
I don't want to
clear,
dictate all
concise, consistent. That's the words. Yeah.
Well,
AP Language and Literature.
yeah.
Wait, no.
I
Language and
never
composition.
I
sorry.
never learned how to structure a sentence.
Miss Garrett didn't teach you that?
No.
No?
I just sat in a corner reading Arthur books all year.
Hmm.
I didn't really do anything.
I sat in the corner and played rock, paper, scissors, and that was the only time I
With
got
yourself in front
in
of
yellow.
the
No,
mirror.
with Jada, the one that got me on yellow.
Sophia in front of the mirror. I never won.
There was no mirror in there.
Oh.
Oh yeah. And then I really should talk about this though. Like okay. The thing where there was the girl that took me. We're going to rephrase that. The girl, well, either way it sounds bad, but the girl I went with into the restroom in kindergarten in public school, and we went to her house that was made out of paper mache. That I need to talk about that. To my therapist.
You've told that story many times on this program.
No, not here. I'm saying
just get the episode and send it to her. Don't subject her.
no, but seriously. Anyways, because then in that same classroom there was also this kid that would like have weird episodes, but like they always involved
Every time
bodily fluids.
Every time someone tells me they had an episode, I just can't help but think of them as just like walking around with like letterboxing over their head with some captions on their chest and a volume knob. Like I think of them as like a Netflix
Oh, you're
player.
talking about okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just like that's not a word. Just say I had a moment.
But it's more than a moment. That's why it's an episode.
More than a moment. K Jewelers.
There should be a TV show name More Than a Moment with 8 episodes. I mean, 8 seasons. No, 9 seasons.
More Than a Moment sounds like a Hallmark
Yes.
channel
No,
show.
that's what I'm saying, yeah.
No, it would be on the Lifetime channel. Yeah.
Yes. So
Did you say 9 seasons?
yeah.
It would.
Yeah.
It would.
So
You know, we haven't been in the TV industry in a while. I haven't kept up with anyone.
That is true.
We ought to keep back up with some of these people.
No, but what was the other thing? There's something else that happened in school.
I think we can save that
Yes,
for later.
so that kid's the one that got me on yellow that one time.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only time I've ever been on anything other than green. Because back in my day, blue didn't exist.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I got blamed for it, even though I was the one that finished my work. And she was the one that lied to me. She said she finished her work. That's why I agreed to play. But no, she hadn't done a single part of it. So anyways. So I got in trouble. She didn't. And she didn't do her work. And I mean, yeah, she failed and flunked and, had to repeat. But it's still.
Yeah. Did I tell that story about the girl? She basically leached off of me for 2 years. And then the year that I stayed home to be homeschooled. Yeah. Without me there, she literally failed and she got held back a grade.
Yeah.
Just because of that. And then I remember. Hold on. I always tell this fact, but I don't know if it's true. Maybe. When did Michael Jackson die?
Michael Jackson died June 25th, 2009 at age 50 in Los Angeles.
50?
Yeah, okay.
I thought he died at like 20.
I was in 4th grade when Michael Jackson died, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And she was the
Wait, no,
biggest.
you were in...
It was 4th grade.
First grade.
First grade? No. How young you think?
I was in kindergarten when
No.
I was in kindergarten in 2009.
Okay, the grade doesn't matter.
You're in second grade.
The grade doesn't matter.
Second grade.
The point is...
Second grade.
The point is the girl was the biggest Michael Jackson fan. And she had not... it was the day after that he had died. And she did not know what had happened. But I knew because I'd watched the news.
Because I watched the news.
I used to watch the news.
I'm such an informed
And I used to
7-year-old.
listen to NPR every day on the radio. And so I was like, oh. And she was like sitting with her photo album of Michael Jackson. She's flipping through the pictures, fangirling. Yeah, of course she did. She's sitting on the rock waiting for her parents to come. And then I'm like, oh, is that Michael Jackson? She's like, oh, yes, he's the best guy ever. I was like, did you know he died last night?
Garbon with his facts. Did you know?
She froze and she just started crying, just bawling her eyes out. She couldn't believe it. And I felt so bad. I was like, I didn't know.
No, never mind. He didn't die.
And then
he just fainted for a long time.
Her dad pulled up and he's like, why are you crying? He said, Michael Jackson died. And the dad's like, we weren't going to tell her. That would have been so sad
funny.
Growing up, not thinking he was still alive, and then like you were trying to find a concert, and all you can find are tribute bands, and you're like, why can't I find this guy?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Anyways.
I went to the station where he shot his music video, Thriller, or whatever that was. Not Thriller. What was that? Some music video. Anyway. Well, it says 15 minutes left on the charger here. That's enough time to pack all the cables and chargers and everything back up.
Yeah. I feel like we missed something.
Yeah, let's see. Is the baseball game still going? Don't open the door. Don't open the door. Let's see. Yeah, the baseball game's over. Look, that's the football stadium. You see that? I didn't know it was right there. AT&T Stadium, right there.
Yeah.
That place is big. You been in there?
I think so, yeah.
It's huge.
Didn't we go in there for the concert?
Oh, yeah, when Chris was running lights in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we've had our time. We've had our fill. The car's had its fill. I think this is good.
My head is hyperventilating.
Well, yeah, because you haven't talked this much, and we haven't talked this long and this consistently and forever.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, we're going to go get our Krispy Kreme donuts. And
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
They're closed.
They're
and I'm
closed.
not vaccinated.
Oh.
Imagine
I'm
not vaccinated.
Imagine that. You can't get...
I'm not vaccinated.
Legally, you can't buy donuts unless you're vaccinated.
I'm vaccinated, I promise. I promise.
They
Don't look at my arm, I promise.
They checked me when I went. They didn't check me when I went the other day.
Did
They leaned through the drive-through window. Give me your arm. So are you? I wasn't sure like if I was supposed to keep the Band-Aid on or not. Like, is it like
They gave you a Band-Aid?
Yes.
Why?
Did you see that viral video of when Maggie went to get her vaccination?
Who's Maggie?
Oh, you don't. I don't think you've seen my following list. Anyway, the doctor sticks the needle in, she gets the shot, and then the doctor looks away, and then they turn back and they put the Band-Aid on a completely wrong spot.
See, that's why I don't understand. Like, you don't need a Band-Aid for a shot.
Well, this shot doesn't. You don't bleed. Nothing happens to you. I mean, it's just. It's
I mean,
just in.
As far as I remember, most shots you don't bleed from. Like, almost all of them.
Not me. Yeah.
Well, I mean, gunshots, yes, but like shots, like doctor shots,
No, I meant like I would always wiggle and squirm, and they'd have to hold me down.
No, that's on you.
Is the goal to hit a vein or is the goal to hit a muscle? I've never understood.
I thought the needle didn't get past your skin.
Well, I put my GoPro up when I got my first shot, and I was like,
Your tongue.
I told the lady, I was like, I'm sorry, ma'am, I'm going to have to close my eyes and relax, because if I see what you're about to stick in me, I'm going to chicken out. I won't be able to do it. And so I leaned back and I closed my eyes, and I heard Poppy was in the driver's seat, and he went, I was like, it must be bad. He was like, he was this long. It was huge. But, okay, before Sophia starts embarrassing the whole crown again.
The whole crown, yeah.
The whole crown.
See, you need to get used to this, because this is the same as awkward silence.
Awkward silence.
It's equal.
Well, except I look like a moron. I'm a nerd.
Is the lady ever going to see you again in your life?
I'm a nerd in the... Probably. I come to this charger occasionally. Except when
Well,
I'm
that's
Frisco.
on you.
Yeah,
But,
that's on me.
That is on you.
I gotta get a new haircut, new car, new glasses. I
Hey,
can't
it's
look
your
like me anymore.
car. You got a charger. You got to figure out where to charge it, where she's not.
Okay.
Get her schedule. Tell her to come on days you're not here.
I might need to know what days you're coming here, because I can't be here when you're here.
No.
All right, so we're done. I think we got it all.
Yes.
No, let me.
Oh, look, there's a non-BCK.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
He's wearing a mask. Good for him.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put this
Good
thing
job.
up.
Good job.
There we go.
What are we doing?
I was just color checking for the video, so I can fix that later.
Oh.
All right. Thank you for joining us. Perhaps
This
we
is
will
the
be
way I
back.
talk now into microphones.
Perhaps we'll be back.
Hello.
That's what Tyler from 21 Pilots does.
This is the way I talk into microphones. This is the way I talk into microphones. This is the way I talk into microphones.
What are you, the mic guy?
This is the way I talk into microphones.
Are you the mic guy?
I'm going to Quippy Queen Donuts. Yes.
Quippy Queen.
See, but you say it as if you're like old, pretending to be young. I actually say it like I'm young.
Have you ever met an old person who pretends to be young?
I didn't mean that old, but yeah.
Young people pretend to be old all the time, but I've never met a young person who tries to be a young old person. I never met a young old person.
Wait.
Hmm.
Wait, so in America, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Americans try to have British accents, and we all like hype each other up for it.
Yeah.
In Britain, they look down on you, and they're like, "Stop being a lowlife." But
in Britain,
So
doing an
what if-
American accent is seen. Yeah, doing an American accent in
Yes.
Britain is like, why were you even trying that?
yeah,
But
so what if
yeah.
the old people over there try to be young, and over here it's the young people try to be old, or pretend to be old? We should look it up.
Well, time to take a field trip.
Yeah.
What are you here for? You're here to see Big Ben? You're here to see the Queen?
See the old
You're here
people.
to see the palace? No, we're here to see the old people.
Yes. I need nearest nursing home, please. Thank you.
Yes. Getting out of the airport. Excuse me. Which way to Shady Oaks retirement?
Shady Oaks.
There's always a Shady Oaks retirement.
Shady.
Always. Look, I
There's
guarantee
always like
you.
sunshine
Look,
something.
I'm gonna type it in here. I'm gonna type it in
Sunshine something.
here. Shady Oaks.
Elementary. Shady Oaks Baptist Church.
Shady Oaks
Bingo Parlor.
Parlor.
Country Club. Country Club.
Let's see. Shady
Parks.
Oaks Recreation
Right, yo.
Resort. Let's
Wait,
type it.
that says you skipped it. That said
Right here, Shady Oaks Living Center.
yes, but there was one that said retirement home.
Oh, where? Right here?
Say and then type in R.
R-E.
Oh, it's not there anymore.
Red. Right
There
there.
it is, retirement home.
Shady Oaks Retirement Home.
Oh, there's two of them.
And it's in Poplar Bluff.
Papa.
That's where the guy
There's one in
lives. I
Florida.
won't say his name, but that's where the guy
Which
lives. I
drug
went.
dealer?
So I passed through that town
He
once.
went to a retirement home. He retired from his trade.
I passed through that through
Oh, look,
Poplar
and
Bluff,
there's
Missouri
assisted living
once,
in
and
Connecticut.
I texted him. It was 2 a.m. and I said, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna pass by your house. I'm not stopping, but if you wanna, wave or whatever." And he was like, "I couldn't care less." He didn't wake up.
What? What guy?
I'll tell you later. I don't want to
Oh,
call
you're
him out.
talking about Bobby. Bobby. Bob.
The guy whose name starts with L.
L.
Yeah,
Oh, I was thinking Jim.
Jim.
Who's L? Who's L?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, look, she drove away so
She drove away.
fast.
Yeah. She's
Didn't
from
even say bye.
California.
Oh.
That's her
Well, you're
license
nice
said.
to you again.
Oh, no, I'm relieved.
She didn't say goodbye. We're high, but
we
whatever.
gotta chase her down. Excuse me, ma'am.
You didn't say bye.
You didn't say bye.
Yeah. Anyways. Wait, the Asian guy got back?
Maybe it's done with this car.
I never saw the gasoline car pull up anymore.
Yeah, I never did see
Again?
it. Okay.
Over there. Whatever.
All right, well, we're done here. I think we're done.
Goodbye.
We're gonna go to our
Have fun
Quippy Queen.
for another 8 months.
Yeah. See you next year.
Yeah.